While the Ukrainian army continues to fight Russian attacks at all border points of the front line, new developments are taking place on the front line. The Russian army continues its offensive operations against Avdiivka and tries to completely encircle Ukrainian positions. Although Russian troops have suffered heavy losses in this region, they continue to send reinforcements to the region to overcome the Ukrainian defense. The Russians aim to slow down Ukraine by organizing attacks on the supply routes in the region. Although hot military clashes continue on the front line, strategic warfare continues in every region. Although the Russian army lost a lot of military personnel and equipment in Avdiivka, there was a reason why it increased the intensity of its operations and deployed more troops to the region. While the Russian offensive in Avdiivka was continuing, the intensive offensive on the southern front of Ukraine was also continuing. By deploying more troops to the Avdiivka region, the Russians slowed down the intense Ukrainian attacks in the south. Because the Ukrainian army deployed troops from the south to the Avdiivka region to prevent intense Russian attacks in the Avdiivka region, the Russians put pressure on Avdiivka and pushed the Ukrainian army away from the south. This was not a negative situation for the Ukrainian army because the attacks of the Ukrainian army in the southern region continued, although not as intense as before, and wore down the Russian defenses. Another positive result for Ukraine was that the Russian army was helpless, since the Russians could not prevent the Ukrainian attacks both in Avdiivka and in the south. They applied such a strategy. What do you think about the developments and strategic warfare?